Hello students, we are in chapter parallel line and we are going to do the remaining sums of practice set 2.1. Right. So this is the figure and the explanation part is given the question. In the figure, line P is parallel to Q. See, these are the parallel lines. P and Q are the parallel lines and L and M are the transversal. Okay, measure of some angles are shown. This angle is given 110 degree and this is 115, and they asked to find the value of angle. So the measures of angle A, B, C, D. Firstly, I'll hold the book in this manner because our parallel lines are here in this form. Is it or not? हमारा पैरेलल लाइन इस तरफ है, इसके लिए ऐसे रखा है. अभी यहाँ दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रांसवर्सल, दिस इज ऑल्सो ट्रांसवर्सल. फर्स्ट आई हाइड दिस, इसको मैं छुपा देती हूँ ऐसे हाथ से या जो भी बुक से. अभी पहला दिस इज अ पैरेलल लाइन एंड दिस इज द ट्रांसवर्सल. यस, नाउ कैन वी फाइंड दिस एंगल ये? Yes, we can find it because I have taught you that this plus this is how much? 180 degree by linear pair. So firstly we will write angle A plus 110 equals to 180 linear pair. Once we get this one A, can we find this B? Is it or not? You remember this is outside, exterior. So can we say it's a exterior alternate angles? Yes. So when what do we say? Angle A is congruent to angle B. That means ये जितना measure रहेगा ये B भी वही measure रहेगा because of a alternate exterior angle. Till that we will write it first. So we will write what is the first parallel line. We will write it, and we are going to see first for this transversal. So I'll write it only. L is the transversal here. Line L is transversal. Okay, and after writing this, I am going to say what is this? Angle A plus, okay, angle A plus 110 degree. This plus this is 180 degree. This is by linear pair. Okay. So we will write now. Now can we find angle A? Yes, 180 degree minus 110 degree. So you will get it 70 degree. That is angle A. So we have found one angle A. Now see, within this transversal we find this also. We have already discussed angle A is congruent to angle B because of what we said, alternate exterior angles. So we are writing the reason, alternate exterior angles. So therefore what we can say, angle B is also, what is angle A? That the same angle goes here also. That is 70 degree. Okay, so we have found A and B. जो दिस ट्रांसवर्सल का जो था वो कंप्लीट हो चुका. अभी हम ये ट्रांसवर्सल में आएंगे, दैट इज एम ट्रांसवर्सल. ओके, सो वी नीड टू राइट अगेन line which is parallel. Line P is parallel to line Q. We will discuss now first, then we'll go. I have rotated like this according to my parallel line. So now we will forget this transversal. ये transversal को हम छुपा देंगे अभी. Now you look, this is a parallel line. Now can we find D? Yes. Similarly, D plus 115 equals to 180 degree. Angles in the linear pair. And what is this C? How we can find the angle C? This is a, what you can see my dear, this is 115 degree. ये जो transversal के ऊपर, तो angle C is also 115 degree because of corresponding angles. So can we write it now? So we are writing now line, parallel lines remains the same, only the transversal we have changed now. Line P is parallel to line Q, and now line M is transversal, this one. Line M is transversal. Now once we have written this, can we write it to find the linear pair? Yes, that means angle D plus 115 degree equals to 180 degree. We say angles in the linear pair. Okay, once you have written this, then can we find the angle D here? Yes, this 180 degree, this 115 degree goes this side, becomes minus 115 degree. So 180 minus 150 is 65 degree. That is angle D is 65 degree. Now we have got D as a 65 degree. Okay, now we need to find C. See, ये जो transversal, this and this is equal because of corresponding angles. So we can say angle C equals to, directly you can write it, angle C is equals to 115 degree because of what? Corresponding angles. So we almost, we have found all the angles. Check, A we got it, B we got it, and C we have already found it. Yes, here, and D. So you can at the end, you can write it answer. So what all you got? Angle A is 70 degree. Angle B is 70 degree. Angle C is how much, my dear? Yes, 115 degree. And angle D is 65 degree. So all the angles been found out here. Let's move to the fourth sum here. You can see the figure. Yes. Sides of PQR. Sides of PQR and XYZ are parallel to each other. Generally we have heard about lines are parallel, right my dear? हम बोलते हैं कि ये parallel to ये line parallel. But here they have given in this manner. So nothing to worry. This means angle PQR, ये जो angle PQR जो है is parallel to XYZ बोला. इसका मतलब what you have to understand that first this is sides they have said. You see, so PQR का पहला दो side PQ, that is PQ is parallel to side XY. We have to consider that PQ is what? Parallel to XY. ये जो पहला दो letter है, and QR, this QR is parallel to YZ. So we are having how many parallel lines here? We are having two parallel lines here, like, okay, this is parallel to this and this line is parallel to this. This is the meaning of this particular thing. Then they said prove that angle PQR, this angle PQR, ये angle जो है ना dear, this angle is congruent to this करके हमें prove करना है. Okay, so for the proof, we always need to use a certain corresponding angles and alternate angles all like. So firstly, we will see for this part here. What it is said here, we will take this one. QR is parallel to this one. Okay, I'll take this one here so that it will be more easy for us to do. QR is parallel to YZ. So now when I say QR is parallel to YZ, I need some transversal lines or not for the parallels. See, QR is parallel to YZ. सिर्फ आप ये सब लाइन को भूल जाओ. See my dear, ये सिर्फ इतना देखो. QR is parallel to YZ. इतना ही देखो. अभी इसमें ये जो लाइन इधर है, इधर ऐसा है, कुछ ट्रांसवर्सल है, दोनों को मिलके नहीं है. तो what we are going to do? We are going to draw a construction like. Okay, so that we can proceed with the sum. So how we have to going to do? ये जो दो ये parallel line और ये parallel line को मिला के एक line draw कर रहे. ये already एक line आया है, इसको हम extend कर रहे हैं. ये है हमारे लिए what is this? Transversal. ये जो line है ये हमारे लिए transversal है. Okay, you can name it something M here. Understood why we have drawn? Because we need a transversal line here to proceed with the sum here. So YZ is parallel to QR and YM is a transversal or XM is a transversal. You can say anyway. So I am going to take XM is a transversal. Okay, I have written QR is parallel to YZ and XM is transversal. So it here, so QR, this line, okay, this QR is parallel to YZ and XM is the transversal we have written. Now if you see this angle and this angle, what you can say? They are corresponding angles or not? Because the lines are parallel, then we can say corresponding angles are congruent. So I am going to write it XYZ is congruent to YMR. Congruent to YMR because of a corresponding angles here. Okay, once I have written this, I got this particular one. Now what is this? We have completed with QR parallel to YZ. Let's go for PQ parallel to XY. Now look, PQ is parallel to XY. Can you see the two lines here? Yes. Which and which two line? PQ is parallel to XY. This is an extended line here. Now here we need again a transversal. ये दो line के ये जो PQ और XY के लिए हमें transversal चाहिए. We will consider this as a transversal. Which one? QR as a transversal. ये जो दो पैरेलल लाइन, क्योंकि इसको और चाहिए तो आपको एक्सटेंड कर सकते हैं पैरेलल लाइन दिखाने का, लेकिन हमें नॉट नेसेसरी. फिर से बोलती हूँ, QP is parallel to which one we have said? Yes, which one we have said? QP is parallel to XY we have said or not? We are going to that one only na, PQ or is parallel to XY. So I am writing, okay, PQ parallel to XY. Okay, PQ parallel to XY, which is the transversal. QR is a transversal. QR is transversal. Now again if you observe carefully, I repeat here, okay, PQ parallel to XY or XM तक बोल सकते हो, XY or XM, it's extended line, you can say up to you. If you want, you can write it M also, XM. I repeat, you can write XM also if you want. This is a line, extended line. So now this is a QR is a transversal. Look this angle, this and this angle. What we can say about this and this angle? I put a star for this and this. This is a what, my dear? Corresponding angle is or not? PQM is congruent to XMR is a corresponding angle that I am going to write. So I am writing PQR. Okay, corresponding angles. PQR is congruent to this and this, where I have put a star. PQR is congruent to XMR or a YMR. You can say anyway YMR or XMR. So this is also a corresponding angles here. Yes. Now if you compare, okay, this is our first one and this is our second one. Now if you compare, my dear, see XYZ is equal to YMR and PQR is equals to YMR. ये दोनों भी इक्वल टू YMR है, ये भी इक्वल टू YMR है, तो हम इन दोनों को कॉन्ग्रुएंट, एक दूसरे को कॉन्ग्रुएंट बोल सकते हैं कि नहीं? सी इफ इट इज 60, इमेजिन दिस इज 60 डिग्री, ये भी 60 तो ये भी 60, इसके लिए इक्वल हुआ, तो ये भी YMR भी 60 हो गया, तो PQR भी 60 हो जाता है. सो व्हाट वी कैन से, देयरफॉर वी कैन से एंगल XYZ इज, so XYZ, so what we say, XYZ is congruent to PQR. I repeat, PQR. XYZ is equal to YMR, PQR is equal to YMR. So therefore these two becomes congruent to each other. So this is the one we need to prove. PQR is congruent to XYZ or XYZ equal to PQR. So this is proved here. So we say hence proved here.